Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special edition of the Pot Smokers Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smokers Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Bible to put together the book of Zion, which is the prophecy of the end time judgment. Today, I'm not going, on this episode, I'm not going to be doing a reading because today is the 38th anniversary of the birth of the nation of Zion. Or, in other words, the anniversary of the beginning of the war on drugs. 38 years ago today, President Ronald Reagan declared a war on drugs. Since that day, the corporate police state of the United Corporate Police States of America have waged an all-out war against every person in America that they perceive to be drug users. 38 years ago, our citizenship was revoked. War, any declaration of war by any government leader, is a legitimate call to arms against the perceived and specified foreign enemy. If Ronald Reagan had called it anything but a war on drugs, I would not be sitting here telling this to you. But because he used that particular word when he made his declaration that that drugs were to be eradicated, genocidal warfare, in other words. Now, war, by its very nature, is an armed conflict between two or more sovereign nations. For the last 38 years, according to Ronald Reagan's declaration of war against us, we have been a sovereign nation. A sovereign nation at war that has refused to engage. The police state of the United Corporate States of America has been waging a war against every single former citizen of the United States who does drugs. War, by its very nature, is a projection of death. They are killing us on purpose because it is a war that gives them the right. But we are the prophetic nation of Zion, prophesied from 3,000 years ago by the prophets of Israel, Isaiah in particular. But that was unforeseen by the United Corporate Police States of America. So today, I'm taking from them what they've taken from us: the right to wage war unimpeded. They have given us a separate national identity. All we have to do is accept that. And remember, we are not as they are. For 38 years, we have been in a state of war, and yet we have not engaged in the enemy. How frustrated are the corporate police states of America that their declared enemy, that they feel justified in murdering, killing, because it is a war after all, refuses to engage. They kill us for selling cigarettes. They kill us for buying things in the stores. They kill us for sleeping in our beds. They kill us for having domestic disputes in our own homes. They kill us by choking us in a strangled hold with our face smashed to the floor, to the ground. They shoot bullets in our back as we try to protect our children from them. We are a nation in our own right. Drug users. That's who I'm talking about. On October 14th, 1982, Ronald Reagan declared war against us and gave us a national identity separate from the United States of America. At that point, I consider it, in my mind, corporate America became corporate America, not the United States of America. The United States of America does not have the right to wage a war against its own citizens, which it did on October 14th, 1982. So today, I'm celebrating the 38th birthday of the Nation of Zion. I'm taking from them what they took from me, my national identity, my right as a citizen of a nation that I'm justified in existing in. Because I'm not justified in existing in America. In America, I'm the enemy. I'm a nation at war against the nation that I live in. I did not declare war on the United States of America. The United States of America declared war against me. I have not engaged in that war. Nor have you. Nor shall you. Because we are not as they are. For 38 years, we have meekly submitted to the war. And they have tried so hard to force us to be like them, to engage in that war so that they can justifiably kill us. But we're too grown up for that. We understand that war is murder, and murder is never justified in any way, shape, or form. We are Zionite. And today, we celebrate the birth of our nation. Our right as a nation, a people separate from all others, a unique ethnicity all of our own. Druggies. They think that we're dumb, but they're dumb. They declared a war against us. A war. Freeing us from them. At any time that we choose to be free from them. We have the right. And how did they do this war? By creating laws, law after law after law after law against us. For what reason? With what proof? And how can they justify it against the Bill of Rights? They can't. The Bill of Rights protects our right to party. They don't have the right to tell us that we can't get high. Because that's self-determination. That's right to privacy. That's right to pursuit of happiness. All three of which are inalienable American rights. When they declared war on us, they violated the Bill of Rights. And by violating the Bill of Rights, they gave us the right to tell them to fuck off. But we're not a violent people. Please never, ever commit an act of violence in my name, or in the name of Zion, or in the name of the Great. We don't have to lower ourselves to their level. Because we have something they'll never have. We have a brain that thinks clearly beyond childish warlike things, beyond money. We have a heart. We know that we're not perfect, but we do not suffer the suffering of others. Or at least I don't. And nobody who follows me ever will either. Not if you truly follow me. We have a soul. A soul that has a connection with all of life. Through what? Drugs. Our wonderful marijuana, the tree of life, that gives you an evolutionary step. Literally, turning on the receptors in your brain that contains the THC that turns on your genetic gray abilities. If you only knew what you're capable of, you would stop them at the gate, as it's written. We shall do exploits. Let me turn you on. And together, we'll laugh our asses off as our enemies bring guns to a psychic fight. Because you see, they have the ability to make the guns malfunction with a thought. And so do we. We just don't know it. Or you just don't know it. I know it, but you don't know it. So today is our birthday. Our enemy declared war on us 38 years ago. And by doing so, they set us free from them and gave us every means necessary to defeat them in a court of law. We just have to stand up for ourselves, declare our independence, and refuse to follow the corporate way. And to do so, we're going to go camping. We're going to strike. Next spring, hopefully, if we can arrange it, 420. We're all going to pack our bags. We're all going to go to the western part of the state of Nebraska where there's a great big huge open nothingness. And we're going to go camping. And we're going to end up with aliens in our midst, protecting us, guiding us, keeping us from all harm, as our enemies run in terror from the UFOs that are our protectors, our guides, our strong defenders. Because they're never going to attack. They don't have to. All they have to do is show up. Because Hollywood and the whole government propaganda has set the stage for the mere presence of the spaceships and the inability of the humans to do anything about it is just going to set us free without a shot fired. The Grey already have the ability to feed us. All we have to do is go camping, just like Moses did. Go on strike, just like Mahatma Gandhi did. And while we're there, we're going to call on the beautiful, wonderful father of our race, the Grey. And may they protect you, guide you, and keep you from all harm, and teach you and us all right from wrong. And may we all be worthy of them. Let's let our thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light their way, the unicorn way. We're going to go camping and we're going to decide what our joy is, and then we're going to build guilds that are going to create jobs of those things, and we're going to be happy. So love you. Later. I'll never say goodbye.